All right, let's get into it. The Hebrew Israelites in relation to Deuteronomy 28. Let's study this word. I was asked to do this video by a follower. Here's the question that they presented. To give you some insight on the particular question, the follower wanted me to break down Deuteronomy 28 and its blessings and its curses and relate it to the Hebrew Israelites' claim to being the original Israelites. Let me give you some background. Creating this video took a lot of research. It took me about a month to truly investigate and study this organization. I broke all of this down in my previous video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my page, but it's not necessary. So the Hebrew Israelite movement interprets Deuteronomy 28 as a prophecy to the transatlantic slave trade. They believe that the blessings and the curses, specifically the curses, is relative to the black people in relation to the transatlantic slave trade. They believe that the black people are the ancient Hebrewites mentioned in the Old Testament. This interpretation is the key part to their identity and to their belief. So what I'm about to do is break down Deuteronomy chapter 28 line by line and verse by verse. And I'm going to prove to you that this chapter is not talking about what they believe. All right, we are now at part 6 of this discussion of Deuteronomy 28 and the black Hebrew Israelites' claim to being the original Jews of Deuteronomy 28 in Old Testament. This is part 6, so if you're just now joining us, you need to go watch part 1 through 5 in order for you to catch up. Here are my final thoughts. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68 seals the deal. It's the final verse in chapter 28. This verse alone completely debunks the argument.
Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 4. Unto you, O men, I call. Unto you, O men, I call. Unto you, O men, I call. And my voice is to the sons of man. The Israelite man. All praises be and glory and go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Ha Kodash. All praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And double honors to the elders and apostles, men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom Bayata Davada. It tells Akim and Akwat that's out to repent to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpachah. It's Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And I'm going to try to make it quick. But hey, we're going to go into a few of these. Because this is the problem with these individuals of our people. And even if you even is our people, or are our people, however you want to say it. This is the problem. Let's read it again. Proverbs 8 and 4. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. You see that? So the Most High, he ain't called no woman to nothing. He ain't called no woman to do nothing. He called your ass to be instructed by the man, by you to being guided by the man. And take heed, listen, shut your goddamn mouth, and listen and learn and repent. Not for you to teach it. You're too damn simple to even teach anything. Teach the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You're too damn simple. See? It wasn't given unto you. Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. Don't make no goddamn sense. Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. See? And why is she simple and knoweth nothing? Because it's all under the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua anyway. This is why her ass is simple and don't know nothing. Job 39 and verse 17. Because Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. You see that? See, understanding is you obtaining the knowledge, which means to know. If you simple, that means you lack knowledge. You don't know. So you don't know what you're talking about. And you think a woman like that will receive the spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shah? She already got demons on her. Got that heathen garbage bullshit in her head and looking like that's got that shit added in with that shit to appear as if she got dreads or whatever. You already got demons on you. You already got demons on you. See? I don't know why these people keep thinking, these women keep thinking that you can teach the scriptures. You have not been authorized or ordered by Yahweh Shemiah Rashad to teach these scriptures. You need to be quiet. Out of order. Out of way fucking order, man. It's a damn shame, but let's move on though. That's a damn shame, man. And I can't even. And by the way, I got that off the brother GMS Kadar Ban Yahweh lesson that he did, and I couldn't even. I watched it, but I couldn't even play the whole thing pertaining to the clip that I wanted to grab. I just took what I wanted out of it, and that's it. Cause I couldn't endure to hear that shit again. I couldn't endure to hear it. Hurt my damn ears and my head, giving me a motherfucking headache. Just these motherfuckers don't get it. You just don't get it. You're going into the scriptures. You're trying to don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You're trying to take Deuteronomy the 28th chapter dealing with the 15th and the 68th verse in between those, and you're trying to isolate those things that's pertaining to it only to one time. No, those things is listed. Now, in all the captivities we went into, you ain't gonna find that your ass went into captivity with no damn ships. You ain't gonna find that. So we know through our history that these prophecies that was written is written for an appointed time. Now we know these things are going to be fulfilled, and we're the only people that fulfilled that. See, but they keep trying to say that, oh no, Deuteronomy 28 and 68, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Yes, it does, you idiot. See, what they did, they listened to these damn Edomites, and you're just trying to find one particular time that you can say, okay, well, the Israelites, they went back into Egypt. Why in the fuck would we have to go back into Egypt when we walked out of there on some damn ships? People are stupid as hell, but I'm going to come at this from another perspective. But let me grab this one too. Let me grab these real quick. Exodus 34. Let's get to the last verse. Exodus 34 and 21. What did Yahweh Shemiah say? And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture are men, and I am your power, said Yahweh Shemiah. And when you go into Matthew the 10th chapter, what was the flock of Yahweh Shemiah? What was the flock of Yahweh Shah? Let's read this real quick. And it says what, starting at verse 1, Matthew 10 and 1. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power over unclean spirits to cast them out, and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Now the name of the 12 apostles are these: the first Simon, a man, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, another man, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, men, Philip and Bartholomew, men, Thomas and Matthew the publican, men, James and Alphaeus, men, and Lebbaeus, a man whose surname was Thaddeus, men, and Simon the Canaanite, meaning he was an Israelite that was in that land, so that's why they called him that. But it says what? And Judas Iscariot, all men, no women. See, why? Because Yahweh Shemiah said, the flock of my pasture are men, not women. Why would he choose a woman to teach his people when you got a bunch of men to do it? Following in respect to the hierarchy. It's Yahweh Shah, the men of our nation, and then the women. Why he gonna choose to pick a woman to do the job of men when he can choose a man to do the job that he want them to do? Motherfuckers need to be quiet, man. But see, this goes back to show you that these fucking N-dubs, man, these damn nigga women, they ain't got no respect for the Israelite man. They ain't got no respect because they out of order, man. You know, it's like a badass damn daughter with that bitch is so spoiled and so fucking pacified. She been needing an ass whooping. She been needing an ass whooping. Ben need an ass whoop. Ben need you to take that belt off and tear her motherfucking ass up. And that's the problem with a lot of them. They ain't got their goddamn asses whooped. They daddies wasn't around for the begin with, and their mamas didn't even whoop their goddamn ass. That's why they out of order. That's why they don't respect the Israelite man. Because why? The daddy wasn't around to whoop their goddamn asses. Little bitches needed the damn ass whooping. And then they got grown and didn't get the ass whooping, so now they just spoiled. They just spoiled, just out of order and spoiled when they should have been getting their ass tore up. Should have been getting your ass whooped when your daddies, when your mama told your daddy that you was out there being a slut and all the shit. You should have got your ass whooped. But let me move on, though. These motherfuckers, man, is something else, man. Something else. Revelations 21 and verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they shall what? The tabernacle of Yahweh is with who? Meaning the congregation of Yahweh is with who? Men. See? And they shall be his people, and power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua himself shall be with them and be their power. It's all about the hierarchy. Yahweh Shai, and the man, and then going down to the women and the children. See? The man is the head, not the motherfucking woman, man. You motherfuckers is out of order, but let's go here, though. Numbers 27. And let's go down to verse 16, right? Now, this is going into when Joshua was put in the position over the flock. To do what? To watch over the flock and to lead the flock into the land, to deliver the flock in the land, right? But let's get this point, though. Verse 16. Numbers 27 and 15. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, Let the Lord Yahweh, our Father, our God, the power of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation. Do what? Set a man over the congregation. See, not a woman. He set a man over the congregation. You see that? Period, point blank. See? But let's move on. When you go into the book of Acts 6, and it says what? And in those days, Acts 6 and 1, in those days when the number of the disciples were multiplied, who were the disciples? Men. Those that was being taught to wind up being instructors or teachers themselves, they was being taught by men, not women. There arose a murmur of the Grecians, meaning the Hebrews, that was the Israelites that was born in foreign lands, against the Hebrews because their widows were neglected in the daily ministrations. Meaning what? In the daily ministrations, the administration to do what? To do the work of the ministry, do the work of the evangelists, to teach, to instruct. They was not able to do that. See? And why was they mad? Because those of our people that was in the northern kingdom, they was brought up according to heathen ways. They wasn't, men wasn't in their position and then the women had their thing. No, they were just all oh no, the women can do what we do and we can do what they do, just all out of order. See? So those individuals mad because they women was not being permitted to do these particular things pertaining to the ministry. They weren't able to do it. See? But let me continue. Verse 2. Then the 12 called the multitude of the disciples unto them, and said, It is not reason that we should leave the word of Yahweh and serve tables. Wherefore, brethren, look ye out among you 7 men of honest report. Wait a minute. Did he say 3 women and 4 men? Or did he say 4 men and 3 women? Or 5 men and 2 women? No, it says 7 men of honest report, full of the Holy Spirit and wisdom, whom ye may appoint over this business. You see that? Who you may appoint over this business, meaning pertaining to the business of the ministry, meaning for you to instruct men, to guide men, to usurp authority over the man. See, only men is put in those positions, not a damn woman. And let's go into that real quick before we get into the rest of these. Right? 1 Timothy. See, and these people hate that. It's an order. And the Most High gonna jack you motherfuckers up. He gonna put you bitches to shame just like he put Miriam to shame. See? Because y'all don't know y'all damn place. Y'all out of order. See? And he gonna put that belt to your ass. He gonna put that motherfucking belt to y'all asses, man. And he don't care about no pretty and all that shit. Cause, man, you know what I mean? Women of our nation, best beautiful. And the Most High still jacked your asses up. That beauty ain't gonna save you. It's a problem with you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers have been pacified. They've been pacified too much when you should have been getting your ass tore up. You should have been getting your ass whooped. 1 Timothy 2, and let's go down to verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach. What? I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. See? What is the thing? That you're not to teach. Period. Let's move on. 1 Corinthians 14. Going down to 33, starting there. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches, meaning the assembly of the saints, Israelites. Let your woman keep silent in the assembly of the Israelites, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. Now, when you go into that word speak, it means teach. It's talking about teach. They're not permitted to teach. Let's grab them real quick. Don't make no goddamn sense, man. But hey, you do it once, you do it again. You got to keep going over these things over and over and over and over because our people is hard-headed. But then once they hit, you see their head is hard, go over the fuck again. Don't matter. When you go into this word speak, it says laleo, right? It says to utter a voice or emit a sound, to speak, to use the tongue or other faculty of speech, to utter articulate sounds, to talk, to utter tale, to use words in order to declare one's mind and disclose one's thoughts, to speak, right? Now when you come down, this is what? The strong definition, it says a prolonged form of an otherwise obsolete verb to talk, i.e. utter words, preach. See? So that's one. Let's go into the etymology. The root word, and it says what? Pertaining to that word leo is lego, which what? Means what? To say, to speak, affirm, or maintain. To teach. So that preaching and that teaching which they have not been instructed to do. Going back to it, 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 34. Let your woman keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. Meaning what? It's not permitted unto them to teach. But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law. And the law is telling your ass that you ain't to instruct men, they are to instruct you. See? And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak, what? Teach in the assembly of the Israelites. You're not to do it. You're not to do it. You're not to teach. Period. Now, let's go on to this one. It's a shame for a woman to speak in the congregation of the saints, meaning to teach in the congregation of the saints. It's the same thing as it was a shame for Miriam to be doing this, what she was doing, trying to usurp authority over a man. See? And the Most High put her ass to shame. He shamed her ass because of it. Because that's a shameful act for a woman of our nation to try to stand up when you got men doing this and you trying to stand against men and go against men and teach over men. Numbers 12 and verse 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, had the Lord indeed, wait, we understand this. For they said, who was the one doing the talking? For they said, had the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Had he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Now, who was this saying? Who was this speaking? Who got the punishment? And this will let you understand that who was doing the talking or who was saying these things that you were saying. Meaning, this was Moses, the brother of Aaron, and brother of Miriam. So, but who was doing the talking? Miriam started running her mouth saying, has the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Had he not spoken also by us? That was her saying that shit. And that's why she got the punishment. See? That's why the Most High put her ass to shame. Because she basically saying, no. Moses, he ain't supposed to be. He ain't just over the punch. Ain't he dealing with us too? They don't know their fucking position, man. Because you need your goddamn asses whooped, man. That's why you motherfuckers respect these goddamn devils. Because they whooped your motherfucking asses. They beat your ass to submission. But let the Israelite man want to put his belt to your ass, you got something to say. You'll be looking for those 3 favorite numbers to dial. But you motherfuckers need your ass whooped. You need a belt whooping, man. Mama need to take off the belt and whoop your goddamn asses. And what it says in verse 3. And now the man Moses, matter of fact, I'm gonna jump down for the sake of time. Let's just jump down. Right? Let's start at 9. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed. Now, let's find out who he was mad at and who was doing all the talking. And the cloud departed off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. So wait a minute, who got the punishment? This shows you who was talking. This shows you who was saying, had not the Lord had spoken by us also. That's who that show you who was running their damn mouth. By who got the punishment. See? Because why? Ain't no woman supposed to be usurping authority over the man. You ain't supposed to be saying that you can teach and you can guide the flock. No. The Most High set up men to do that. Dumb motherfuckers. You some rebellious motherfuckers, and y'all about to get an ass whooping. Them pretty looks, you gonna be walking around like you got shit on your goddamn asses. Ain't nobody gonna want your ass. You have a shitty garbage bag. You gonna be walking around with a shitty ass garbage bag. Because the Most High about to put y'all ass to shame because y'all out of order. See? But that's the point I want right there. And what it says, verse 11. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not this sin upon us. What you mean? What sin was laid upon us? No, it was the sin. The punishment was laid upon one person. Wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. And let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb. You see that? It says, what? Us? No, she was punished. For doing what? Trying to step out of her way? Thinks that a woman is going to be the leader of Yahweh or the instructor of Yahweh Shem Shai's congregation, man. No. Niggas, you niggas in trouble. You motherfuckers going to be in trouble, man. Trouble. And then another thing the person was talking about, let's go into this real quick. Deuteronomy, and I'm a few more and I'm going to end it off. Deuteronomy. Now, do these motherfuckers not understand that you can't just grab one thing in this scripture? Don't you know these things is going to happen throughout the dispensation of time, throughout various captivities that we've been in? All these things is going to come upon you. But these people be reading Deuteronomy 28 and beginning with the 15th verse and down, and they be reading them as if you opening up the scripture and you actually trying to find one time that these one particular things happen one time, and then that's gonna be it. You don't even get it, man. It wasn't given unto y'all to even understand anyway. See? You don't understand the mysteries. Matter of fact, when it comes to these secrets, let me grab that before I come back to that, right? Let me grab this real quick. Right? Amos. Right? 3 and verse 7. And what it says, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Who is the servants, the prophets? Who is this? Is it women? No, it's men. Amos 2 and 11. It's men. And I raise up of your sons for prophets, not no women. So these secret things that's going to be revealed, it's going to be revealed to the men, not women. Because why? The man is the instructor. He is the leader. He is the guider. See? He is the king, not no goddamn queen and no all that other shit. And I raise up of your sons for prophets. What? Not your daughters. He ain't raising up your daughters for prophets. He said, I'm raising up your sons, you Israelite men, for prophets. And of your young men. Wait, did he say young women? No, of your young men for Nazarites. Isn't it not even thus, O ye children of Israel? It means sons of Yasha'Allah. When you go into the word children, it says bun. Or bunyam, sons, in a plural sense. But it says what? Let's grab it. You see what that word says right there? Bun, bun, bun. Meaning sons. See? Period. That's who he raised. Oh, ye sons of Yasha'Allah, said Yahweh. This is who he raised up to the prophet. So you are the ones that's going to get to understand. You're the ones that's going to get the secrets. Not no damn woman, man. The woman, they don't have no understanding. But let's go back to that Deuteronomy 28. And the point I want to make though, and let me go down to 50, because at this point I don't even want to deal with 26. Because hey, we already know that we fulfilled that. But once again, the point I'm making is these things ain't just happened just no one time in history. All these things that's written in here, guess what? Just dealing with this one. Deuteronomy 28 and 37. When it says, thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, where the Lord shall lead thee. Now, when we was in, you can just go out through the various captivities that we done been in. Did you lose your identity? Did you lose your identity when you didn't know who you were? Babylon. No, we knew who we were. The northern kingdom went into Assyria. They knew who they were. When you go back to when we came back into our land during the Medo-Persian Empire, we knew who we were. When you fast forward during the Greek time, we knew who we were. When you fast forward to the Roman Empire, our people still on land. They knew who they were. See? So what captivity Israelites went into where your ass didn't know who you were no more? Don't even speak about our people that was scattered in Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, and that's on them. But you still had our people in totality still knew who they were. You still had our people still in the land, still knew who they were. Whether you had Israelites born in those other lands and they didn't know who they were, you still had Israelites that knew who they were. See? So what captivity you went into where you was totally discontinued from your identity? We already know what it was. We already know it was here in Babylon the Great and everywhere else we were scattered throughout the transatlantic slave trade. So what's wrong with these people? But let me just go down to the point, man. Motherfuckers be irritating me, man. Like, make you want to pull off your belt and whoop these motherfuckers' asses, man. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 50. A nation of, let's start at 49. The Lord shall bring against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. The point I want is what? A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Right? Nor show favor to the young. Now, is you gonna be looking in the scriptures for when this? I'm gonna find in the scriptures when this happened and this one time, and then when I find this one time that it happened, then that's it. It ain't gonna happen no more. Don't you know that this happened? They didn't show no mercy upon us all the way up until this present day for the Israelites. That these motherfuckers, our enemies, wherever we went to captivity at, they didn't show the young or the old no motherfucking mercy, man. No mercy. And this happened throughout the dispensation of time, throughout all of our captivities that we went in. They didn't show us no mercy. Now let me make this point though. Let's grab this. 2 Chronicles 36 and verse 17. Now we talking about what? During the time of what? The Babylon, when the southern kingdom went into Babylon. You know, matter of fact, first, let's grab this one. Let's grab the northern kingdom, right? Let's go to Hosea. Hosea 13. And let's go down to 16. You see what it says right there? Ephraim's idolatry. Meaning what? Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern kingdom. So it's talking about the northern kingdom's idolatry. Worship of idols, right? Let's come down to the point though. What it says right here. Samaria shall be desolate, for she had rebelled against her God. They shall fall by the sword. Their infants shall be dashed in pieces, and their women with child shall be ripped up. Meaning the women of our nation that was pregnant, the baby was cut out of your stomach. And you know what they did with the baby when it was cut out of the stomach? It wasn't shown no mercy. It was killed. And said your infants, your other children, their head gonna be dashed against a stone, dashed to pieces. Meaning they was cut, hacked, and cut down to pieces. Wasn't no mercy shown unto you there. And what you think happened to the men and the women? Your ass wasn't shown no mercy. A bunch of you was killed and cut down, and the rest was taken into captivity. You wasn't shown no mercy there, right? You wasn't shown no mercy there, right? So let's go back, right? You wasn't shown no mercy. Second Chronicles 36 and verse 17. This pertaining to the southern kingdom when we went into captivity under Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom. Let's see if we were shown mercy here. Now I'm showing that what? Something pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 50, that what? We was not shown no mercy. This happened throughout the dispensation time. No matter what captivity we went into, we was not shown any mercy. And what it says, therefore, he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees, who slew their young men, who did what? Who slew their young men, meaning killed your young men with the sword in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion, what? No compassion, no mercy upon the young men or the maids, old men or him that stooped for age, and gave them all into his hands. You see that? So what? No mercy showed unto the old or the young. See? So this is southern kingdom going into that captivity into Babylon, ancient Babylon, and the northern kingdom went into Assyria. We both wasn't shown no mercy, young or old, man or infant, suckling or none. We didn't wasn't shown no damn mercy, right? Now let's punch this up. Now let's show this right quick, right? Let's go to First Maccabees. This during the time of the Greeks, with them fucking Edomites during that time. Let's go to First Maccabees, right? Where pursuant to this Deuteronomy 28:50, where they didn't show no mercy to the young and to the old. I'm showing you different times that what? Where the Israelite wasn't shown pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:50, where the Israelite man was not shown young or old, infant or little one. You wasn't shown no mercy by these damn devils. See? You wasn't shown no mercy. See? But let me grab this. First Maccabees, the second chapter. And let's start at the 7th verse. It says, he said, is that what I want? Oh, you kind. I'll start there. He said, woe is me. Wherefore was I born to see the misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers? Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the street. What? Her infants are slain in the street. Her young men with the sword. This is showing you that what? What no mercy shown to your infants, your babies, your young men, or your old men. You see that? What no mercy shown to them. Period, point blank. Now let's go here. First Maccabees. Let's go and show this count. It wasn't no mercy showed to you. Right? First Maccabees 5, and I'm going to start at 9. It says, then the heathen that were in Galaad assembled themselves together against the Israelites that were in their quarters to destroy them. But they fled to the fortress of Dithema and sent letters unto Judah and his brethren. The heathen that are round about us are assembled together against us to destroy us, meaning kill us. And they are preparing to come and take the fortress whereunto we are fled. Timotheus, meaning Timothy, being captain of their host, come now, therefore, and deliver us from their hands, for many of us are slain. Yea, all our brethren that were in the place of Toby are put to death, their wives and their children. What? Their wives and their children. Also, they have carried away captives. So what do they do to their wives and their children? They put their ass to death. Also, they carried away captives and borne away their stuff. And they have destroyed there about 1,000 men. Let's go to second Maccabees. You ain't been shown no mercy pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:50, right? So let's get this other one. Second Maccabees, the 5th chapter, right? And let's go down to the 13th verse. We're going to start there. Second Maccabees 5 and 13. Thus were the killing of young and old. Wait, what? So pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and 50, I'm just showing that, look, it ain't just for no one time when you're reading something in Deuteronomy 28. Now, we already know pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:68, we know what was that talking about, man. And when we say that it was talking about our captivity being brought and transported on those ships over here to the Americas and everywhere else we were scattered during that fucking hellhole shit, we saying what it is, and it is what it is. If you don't believe it, you can just fuck off. Because that's what Yahweh Shah said to you motherfuckers anyway. Kick the dust off your feet on their asses. Because it's going to be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah. And that wasn't tolerable. They didn't tolerate that, but they was destroyed. So your ass is going to be destroyed too because you don't want to listen to the truth and you despise the men whom Yahweh has set up to teach your ass the truth and try to get your ass to repent and turn back to him by first acknowledging who the fuck you are. You dumb reprobate ass motherfuckers. Bitch running her damn mouth. She need to be shutting the hell up. See? What's wrong with these people? Ain't no respect as a person with this, and you damn sure ain't no get no respect as a damn woman running your damn mouth. But what he says, 2 Maccabees 5:13. Thus there was killing of young and old, making the way of men, women, and children, slaying of virgins and infants. So the virgins was the young women and the infants, little children. You young and old, your ass wasn't showing no damn mercy. So I'm showing throughout the dispensation of time in various captivities, your ass wasn't shown no mercy, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:50. See? Verse 14, and they were destroyed within the place of 3 whole days. What? 3 whole days. 80,000, whereof 40,000 were slain in the conflict, and no fewer sold than slain. So it's telling you what you saw the 80,000 that was killed and cut down within that wasn't shown no mercy, young or old. The same number went into captivity various times. So these people don't get it, man. When we say that Deuteronomy 28:68 is talking about us going into captivity, yeah, motherfucker. What nation of people did you know right now that went into captivity on slave ships, that went on ships with yokes out of their goddamn neck? It's only your asses, but you still just want to keep denying it. That's why your ass you gonna be destroyed by the words of prophecy too, because Yahweh said pertaining to his prophecy, you rebellious ass Israelites gonna get put to death. Dumb niggas. And let's go here. What Mashiach said, but let's continue. Let's go to the Roman Empire during that time, the Roman period. St. Luke, the 19th chapter, right? And we'll go down to 44th verse. Let's start there. Let's see. I'm going to start at 43. Matter of fact, I'll start at 43. St. Luke 19. These words of Yahushua speaking about what's going to happen to us pertaining to 70 AD. You still ain't gonna be shown no mercy, young or old, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:50. It says what? For the day shall come upon thee. For the what? For the days shall come upon thee, that thy enemies shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on all sides. Verse 44. And shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee. Wait a minute. What did he say? They gonna lay your ass to the ground and your damn children to the ground. See? They ain't gonna show no mercy to the old or young. And they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation. Let's go here. St. Luke 21 and verse 20. What it says, same thing Mashiach talking about. What it says, and when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Meaning this is the time of your visitation. It says, why? Then let them which are in Judah flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the country enter there too. For what? For these be the day of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Meaning what? Pertaining to what? Pursuant also to Deuteronomy 28:50, where you was a continuation that ain't gonna show no mercy upon thy seed, young or old, right? And it says what? But woe unto them that are with child. Wait, woe unto them that are with child, meaning the women that is pregnant. What's also gonna happen again? That what it says in Hosea, chapter 13, verse 16, and the women with child, they stomach was cut open and shit. This was just talking about also. Again, once again, it's happening. No mercy gonna be showed upon the old or the young. But woe unto them that are with child, meaning the woman that's pregnant, and to them that give suck. What? And to them that give suck, meaning women that have children that's breastfeeding them. Ain't no mercy gonna be shown on your children, your old men, your young men, whatever. Ain't no mercy gonna be shown upon you. See, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:50. Right? In those days, for there shall be great distress up in the land, and wrath upon this people. Meaning what? Your ass ain't gonna receive no mercy. And what's going to happen? And they shall fall by the edge of the sword. No mercy upon the old and young, and shall be led away captive into all nations. Now, was the Israelites of the southern kingdom in totality led away captive into all nations? You already hell fucking know we wasn't led into captivity into all nations at that time. But guess what? This still had to be fulfilled. So when was this fulfilled that the Israelites from the southern kingdom was led into captivity into all nations, motherfucker, throughout the transatlantic slave trade pursuant to Deuteronomy 28:68, you fucking assholes. You don't know nothing about the scripture. You don't know what you're talking about. So you bitches need to shut the fuck up. If you ain't in the truth and you ain't following after the means of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, shut the fuck up. And I'm going to end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakah Kudash. Shalom.